Welcome to the WCTE High School Academic Bowl. I'm Brian O'Connor, your moderator, a math professor at Tennessee Tech University. Our match today features teams from York Institute and Clarkrange High School, and let's meet our teams and our officials.
My name is Corey Buck. I'm a junior at York Institute. I'm in Pep Club and National Honor Society.
My name is Donald Sanders. I'm a junior at York Institute. I like long walks on the beach, and I play baseball.
My name's Landon Smith. I'm a junior at York Institute, and my favorite subject's history.
My name is Caleb Healing, and I'm a junior at Alvin C. York Institute, and I'm a member of FBLA.
I'm Mr. Jonathan Crabtree. I have taught for 7 years, and I'm proud to return this year to my alma mater of Sergeant York High School.
My name is Rayetta Clark, and I'm standing in for Anna today, and I'm a junior at Clarkrange High School, and I'm the captain of the rifle team.
Hi, I'm Jamie Hartman. I'm a senior at Clarkrange High School, and I play trumpet in the pep band.
My name is Brett Morgan. I'm a sophomore at Clarkrange High School, and I'm a member of our chess club.
My name is Julian Sweats. I am a senior at Clarkrange High School, and I write for the Voice of the Range newspaper.
My name is Carolyn Woodward. I've been the coach of the academic team for 9 years at Clarkrange High School, and I teach English.
My name is Rob Shabert. I'm the Assistant Athletic Director at Tennessee Tech for Sports Information and Broadcasting, and I'm very happy to return one more year as a judge for the Academic Bowl. My primary reason for coming back is one of these years I'm going to catch Brian O'Connor making a mistake.
Hi, I'm Marjorie Rios. I'm a retired teacher and former Academic Bowl coach from Livingston Academy, and I will be a judge today.
Hello, I'm Janie Bassett. I'm a retired school teacher from Putnam County, a volunteer for WCTE, and today I'm scorekeeper for the Academic Bowl.
Well, you've met all the good people here, so let's begin our match. Teams, are you ready? Here is your first toss-up question. Who wrote the music for the musical comedy Annie Get Your Gun, as well as the songs White Christmas and God Bless America? Clarkrange, Jamie.
Bing Crosby?
No, can you take it York Institute? Time, that was Irving Berlin. Next toss-up question. Name the place that John C. Fremont helped conquer for the U.S. It eventually became a state. That's California. Next toss-up question. If Congress adjourns its session within 10 days of submitting a bill to the President and the President does not act, the measure dies. What is the term used for this action? It's called a pocket veto. Next toss-up question. What is the surface area of a cube with an edge of 3 inches? 54 square inches, 6 of the 3x3s. Here's another toss-up question. In February 1988, the Senate confirmed Anthony Kennedy for the Supreme Court. Name either of the 2 nominees who preceded Judge Kennedy's nomination but did not win confirmation. That's a tough one. Robert Bork and Douglas Ginsburg. Here's another toss-up. If an inscribed angle has a measure of 20 degrees, what is the measure of its intercepted arc? That's 40 degrees, twice it. Name the hilly area between Israel and Syria that was occupied during the 6-Day War and still held by Israel. That's the Golan Heights. Next toss-up. Not just the name of a really old biblical figure, this word describes an oversized bottle of wine holding 6 liters. What is it? A really old biblical figure. That's Methuselah. Toss-up. Although Geneva is a Swiss city, it is almost completely surrounded by what other nation? York, Caleb.
Austria.
No, can you take it Clarkrange? That's France. Next toss-up. What code of law regulates commerce and navigation on the high seas and other navigable waters? That's the maritime law. Next toss-up. In economics, what is the French phrase that means let them do as they want? That's laissez-faire. Next toss-up. Who wrote the pilot, the first American novel about the sea? That's James Fenimore Cooper. Next toss-up. The equation of a line is 3x plus 4y equals 5. What is the slope of the line? York, Caleb.
-4/3.
No, can you take it, Clarkrange? -3/4. It's upside down. Next toss-up. The bubonic plague in Europe was known by what other name to Clarkrange, Julian?
The Black Plague.
Will we take it? Black Plague. We'll take it. Black Death. We will accept that. Here is your bonus question. First part, whose picture is on the $10 bill? Don't need to buzz in.
Hamilton.
Sorry. Hamilton is right. And second, whose picture is on the $2 bill?
Jefferson?
Jefferson is right. 20 points there. Here is your next toss-up question. What amendment to the U.S. Constitution abolishes slavery? York, Landon.
13th.
13th is right. Correct there. Here is your bonus question. In this play, Jack Worthing, who is in love with Gwendolyn, must face her mother, the indomitable Lady Bracknell. For 10 points each, name the play and the playwright. It's The Importance of Being Earnest by Oscar Wilde. Here's the next toss-up question. To give and take mutually is to reciprocate. Spell reciprocate. Clarkrange, Julian.
IPROCATE.
That is correct. 10 points there. Here is your bonus question. First part, give the author of each of the following works. Pride and Prejudice.
Jane Austen.
Jane Austen is right. And second, Songs of Innocence. Time. That was William Blake. 10 points on that bonus question. Next toss-up. In terms of population, name the second largest city in Japan. That's Yokohama. Next toss-up. The New York market consistently values futures for this metal higher than silver and gold. What is it? York, Caleb.
Platinum.
Platinum is right. 10 points there. Here is your bonus question. First part. What act by the U.S. Secretary of State in 1867 was called Seward's Folly? Answer?
No answer.
The purchase of Alaska from Russia. And second, what U.S. president originally appointed Seward?
Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln is right. 10 points there. Here's your next toss-up. The famous actor Morgan Freeman, early on in his career, appeared on a public television series in an energy-charged kids series. York, Landon.
Electric Company.
The Electric Company, that's right. 10 points there. Here is your bonus question. What are icicle-shaped deposits of limestone hanging from the roof of a cave called? Bonus.
Stalactites.
No, it's stalactites. And second, what is another name for an upland area or flat table with steep sides?
Plateau.
Plateau or butte would have been right also. We'll take 10 points on that bonus question. Here's another toss-up question. In Shakespeare's Hamlet, who was Hamlet's faithful friend and confidant? That was Horatio. Next toss-up. This musical that explores the lives of a number of dancers became one of the greatest successes in theater history. What was this musical? A Chorus Line. Next toss-up. Who established the first French Empire in 1804?
York, Caleb.
Napoleon.
Napoleon, I'll take it. I took a while to recognize him. Correct there. 10 points on that, and that makes the score at the end of the first half. York 60 and Clarkrange 50. After a rough start, we got going, and we've got a pretty good match here. So thank you, and come back for our lightning round. Welcome back to the WCTE High School Academic Bowl. We've got a close match going on here between York Institute and Clarkrange. York is leading slightly, 60-50 at the end of our first round. So we're going to have our lightning round now, and Clarkrange, you get to choose the category first. The categories are Dem Bones and Math Musings. Which would you like?
Math musings.
Math Musings. All right, you'll have 60 seconds. Are you ready? The numerical value of a gross.
Pass.
The natural numbers, their negatives, and 0.
Real numbers.
The set of all rational and irrational numbers.
Pass.
What does the sigma symbol mean in a math context?
Pass.
The square root of -1.
Pass.
X equals X represents which equality property?
Pass.
Sum of the interior angles of a quadrilateral.
.360.
Lines that are not parallel but don't intersect.
Pass.
The cosine function divided by the sine function.
Pass.
An equation of degree 3.
Pass.
You have one correct. The sum of the interior angles of a quadrilateral is 360. The other ones were numerical value of a gross is 144. Natural numbers, negatives, and zeros are integers. Rational and irrational numbers, those are the real numbers. Sigma means summation. Square root of -1 is I. X equals X is the reflexive property. Lines that are not parallel but don't intersect are skew lines. Cosine divided by sine is cotangent. And an equation of degree 3 is a cubic equation. So you got 10 points there and brought you up to a tie. So we go to York Institute for Dem Bones. Are you ready? 60 seconds. Formal name for the tailbone.
Pass.
Formal name for the shoulder blade.
Scapula.
These bones form the palm of the hand.
Carpals.
Formal name for the shin bone.
Tibula.
These bones form the arch of the foot.
Metacarpals. Metatarsals.
These bones are found in the fingers and toes.
Phalanges.
Formal name for the collarbone.
Scapula.
The name of the rear bone of the lower leg.
Fibula.
These vertebrae are in the neck region.
Pass.
These vertebrae are in the chest region of the backbone.
Pass.
Vertebra in the neck region.
Pass.
Oh, a formal name for the tailbone. Pass that one.
Pass.
I need help from the judges on the palm of the hand. Okay, we can't accept that. And the other one, the arch of the foot, we take that one? I think that was the metatarsals. I think he said that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 correct. 50 more points brings you up to 110. Waiting on the score to update here. There we go. So we're going to start our second half. Teams, are you ready? Oh, I'm sorry. The tailbone is the coccyx. The bones of the palm of the hand are the metacarpals. The collarbone is the clavicle. The vertebrae in the neck region are cervical, and the vertebrae in the chest region are thoracic. So 110 to 60, and we will begin our second half. Are you ready, teams? Here's your toss-up. Which political unit of the United Kingdom governs the Shetland Islands and the Orkney Islands in the North Sea? Time, that was Scotland. Next toss-up. The last time that 3 people received more than 1 electoral vote each for president was in 1968 when Richard Nixon was elected over Hubert Humphrey. What former Alabama governor received 46 electoral votes that year? That was George Wallace. Next toss-up. How many days a week do I need love, according to the Beatles song? Where is it? Oh, Corey, York Institute.
7.
No, can you take it, Clarkrange? Julian?
6.
No, 8 days a week. That's the song. Next toss-up question. For 10 point, name the 2 types of electric current. Clarkrange, Julian.
AC and DC.
Yes, alternating current and direct current. That is correct. 10 points there. Here's your bonus question. First part, what famous German physicist produced and detected electromagnetic radio waves in 1887? A unit of frequency is named in his honor. Hertz, not Paine and not the car company, Heinrich Rudolf Hertz. And second, who shared the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1909 with Carl Ferdinand Braun for his contribution to the development of wireless telegraphy?
Tesla?
No, it's Marconi. No points on that bonus. Here's your next toss-up question. What was the first state to ratify the U.S. Constitution? New York, Landon.
Massachusetts.
No, can you take it, Clarkrange? Julian. No, it was Delaware. Next toss-up question. Name the narrow channel which connects the English Channel with the North Sea and separates England and France at their closest points. York, Caleb.
The English Channel.
No, can you take it, Clarkrange? It's the Strait of Dover. It connects the English Channel with the North Sea. Here's another toss-up question. One of the most famous bicycle races takes about 21 days and covers almost York, Landon.
Tour de France.
Tour de France, right, about 3,000 miles. That's right. Here is your bonus question. First part, War of the Worlds created mass hysteria when broadcast over the radio because many listeners did not realize it was only a story. Here are a couple questions. Name either the author of the book or the star of the radio program. They're pronounced the same.
H.G. Wells.
H.G. Wells and Orson Welles was the radio star. Correct on that part. Second, what finally killed the invaders in the book? Answer?
No answer.
Bacteria, because they had no immunity. 10 points on that bonus question. Here's another toss-up question. What is the outside covering that protects and gives shape to an arthropod's body called? York, Caleb.
The shell.
No, can you take it, Clarkrange? Brett.
The exoskeleton.
Exoskeleton, that is right. Here is your bonus question. First part, the English nickname for a particular constellation is the Chained Maiden. Give the astronomer's name for this constellation.
No answer.
Answer? Andromeda. And second, the English nickname for this constellation is the Smaller Dog. Give the Latin name for this constellation. That's Canis Minor. Next toss-up question. In 1859, gold was found in the Pikes Peak area of which state? York, Corey.
California.
No, can you take it, Clarkrange? Pikes Peak is in Colorado. Next toss-up question. Moraines are deposits of rock and dirt that have been left behind by what kind of natural feature? York, Caleb.
Runoff.
No, can you take it, Clarkrange?
Glaciers.
Glaciers is right. 10 points there. Here's your bonus question. For 10 points each, name the first 2 U.S. presidents to die a natural death while in office. Answer?
No answer.
William Henry Harrison and Zachary Taylor. No points there. Here is your next toss-up question. What was the favorite solo instrument of both Beethoven and Mozart? Clarkrange, Jamie.
Piano.
Piano is right. 10 points there. Here is your bonus question. First part, what snake is responsible for 1/4 of all snake bite deaths in India?
No answer.
The cobra. And second, what carnivorous South American fish attacks in packs?
Piranha.
Piranha is right. 10 points there. Here's your next toss-up question. For 10 points each, name the Charles Dickens novel featuring the character Barkus. York, Caleb.
Oliver Twist.
No, can you take it, Clarkrange? Jamie.
Great Expectations.
No, is David Copperfield. I have another toss-up on the same idea here. Name the Charles Dickens novel featuring each of the character Mrs. Bardell. York, Landon.
Oliver Twist.
No, can you take it, Clarkrange?
Great Expectations.
No, unfortunately not. It's Pickwick Papers. Here's another toss-up question. In what state is the very large array of radio telescopes located? York, Caleb.
Hawaii.
No, can you take it, Clarkrange? Julian.
Alaska.
No, it's in New Mexico. Here is another toss-up question. Who is credited with the discovery of X-rays? That was William Röntgen. Here's another toss-up. Who is credited with having proved that neutrons existed? York, Caleb.
Dalton.
No, can you take it, Clarkrange? That was James Chadwick. Here's another toss-up question. In 1896, Herman Hollerith formed the Tabulating Machine Company, which produced machines that could automatically process punched cards. This company eventually merged with 2 other companies and entered the Canadian market in 1917. What was the current name of this country? This company, I'm sorry. That's IBM. And our match ends with York in the winner, 130, and Clarkrange, 110. Let's thank our teams.